Making my way downtown, walking fast. Da 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 da. And I'm homebound. Hold on, guys. 1 second. Welcome to another episode of Pearl Daily here on the Audacity Network. Guess what? Guess what? Hold on. It is Christmas Eve, and I'm in Texas this year. And in Chicago, it's freezing. But in Texas, it is warm. I hope all of you Midwesterners are having a terrible time because I moved to Texas and I was miserable in the summers. But right now it's 80. It's 80. I hope you guys are having a terrible day. I'm in a tank top. I'm in a tank top because I'm warm. I forgot to turn on my piano before the stream. Hold on. Here we go. I hope you're having the worst day ever. And I think as your host, I should be telling you to have a great day, right? I mean, you guys are my supporters, my followers. I should want what's best for you. But today I just want to brag. I was like, do you know what? I'm in a tank top right now. And I want to rub it in somewhere. So I went live and I decided I'm going to rub it in. You said, did I get rid of the bangs? Do you know what's so crazy? I have never gotten more comments on anything. I used to have hair extensions down to here. And the bangs have been more like people commenting. They're still there. It's just sometimes I brush them to the side if like. I hope you're having a terrible day. 'Cause I'm warm in Texas today. I hope you're having a terrible day. 'Cause I'm pretty warm in Texas today. Oh. Thank you. Did the scale went up. Actually, the scale kind of did go up. Thanks for rubbing it in. Well, it went down from yesterday. I don't know how. So I did kind of an extreme fast like 2 weeks ago. A little too extreme, but I was kind of experimenting here. And then the weight went up because I told you I drank. And then yesterday I ordered like takeout from a restaurant. And I accidentally ordered it from like a really expensive restaurant. I was like, I got a huge bill because I called and I didn't look. And I was like, oh, wow. But it was a pretty good steak. So I thought I was going to be fat today because I ate a lot of the bread that it came with. It was so good. And I'm at 162 this morning. So I'm like, I'm really trying to get to 155. That's my goal. But I kind of have messed it up this week a little bit. Do any other ladies in the chat like check your weight every day? You know, men think about money and sex every day. Women think about our weight every day. You think it's kind of surprising considering the obesity in America. But we do think about it a lot. And I'm really tired. Stop telling me not to lose any more weight. I'm going to lose more weight. Like I'm going to get to 145, whether it's the last thing I do. And then do you know what I'll do? There's no way I'm 162. Do you think I'm fatter or thinner? Are you saying I'm fatter or thinner? I have a very athletic background. Like I think I have muscle, right? I mean, I've been working out since I was 16. But I want to I should tone up. All right. Do you know what? This is why I don't want to include you guys in my journey. I'm doing the best I can. But I want to get to 145. I'm 6 feet. I want to get to 145 just to see what I look like. And then if I'm fat, like I used to be 200 plus pounds. So, like, I can just gain it back. It's, like, not that bad. Do you know what I mean? I'm tired of people telling me not to lose weight. It's like, "Oh, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it so hard." It just takes me I'm one of those people, it takes me forever. I mean, this took me years to get this thin. I started this, like, 5 years ago, and I was, like, 10 pounds a year. This is the most un this is the most this is the most ineffective way to do it. Like, I could tell you how I did it, but you guys are men, and I think men would want a faster way. $50 super William, you shouldn't have. Is this because I'm thin? Do 150 and call it good. I don't think I'll look sick at 145. My aunt's 145 and she looks good. Oh, I hope you're having a bad day. 'Cause I'm here in Texas and I'm tanning today. I hope that you are cold. Wait, I hope that you are cold. 'Cause I am gonna be that bold. Oh my God, that was bad. Everything is better in Texas. Was that good or bad? Was that bad? Sometimes I really try to go for it. I need a vocal coach. I guess you guys could be my coach, you know. Everything is better in Texas. Too bad I got one or two exes, dude. Look, I've only been here 6 months, but I do like it. Give me a song. We're going to freestyle today. You want me to play the dad song? You know, it's crazy. My dad still hasn't heard it. You taught me to shoot my first basket. You made us 5th grade conference champions. I never cared about the fans. I just loved seeing you in the stands. Long walks on the ride home. Wait, no. Long talks on the ride home. I miss them when we're on the phone. 'Cause not all girls get a dad like you. And I'm so lucky that I have you. Oh, there's no way I can never thank you for all of the things you helped me to do. I'm so happy blood's thicker than water. 'Cause damn it, I'm so proud to be your daughter. I used to hate green eyes, I wanted blue. But now I love them 'cause I look like you. They say I ain't pretty, but I don't care. 'Cause I got your smile and red hair. When I look in the mirror, I see you. Oh, not all girls get a dad like you. And I'm so lucky that I have you. Oh, there's no way I could ever thank you for all of the things you helped me to do. I'm so happy blood's thicker than water. 'Cause damn it, I'm so proud to be your daughter. I'm so happy blood's thicker than water. But damn it, I'm so proud to be your daughter. Woo, you know. Stop it. Stop. The applause is crazy. Stop. If you guys put a song in the chat, I can freestyle though to it. And I actually have a song. If one day I get married, probably not, right? I don't know if it's in the cards for me with this choppedness, but you never know. The idea would be, I always loved my last name. Davis, it gives me part of the fame. 'Cause it reminds me of you. Like something, this is rough, but I think of the storyline first. And then I think of like then I get the lyrics better. But the idea would be, I always loved my last name. It kind of brought something about fame, small town. In our small town, yeah, it's kind of famous. And then it would be, the idea would be, and I never thought I would give up my last name. But you make me want to take yours. And it's like a romance. You see the love. Do you see what I'm saying? I always loved my last name. But sometimes I don't know. This is just a song idea I have. But I'm like, I want it to be, the first verses would be, I love being a Davis. Something about how we chase the world. Like, and then the like before would say, and I never wanted to give up my last name until I heard yours. And then it would be a love song. I haven't put it together yet. This is going to be a music studio in the next few months, so it's going to be kind of exciting. Because when you think about it, marriage is a bad investment. I know. I think the most romantic thing, that's why I like the song I wrote that's like, I always thought I always thought I couldn't be bought. At least that's what I was taught. I make my own money. I do my own thing. I never wanted a ring. Strong and independent. I don't need no man. Jet set lifestyle Instagram. But then I met you, things started to change. Maybe I don't need my last name. Now I'm back in the kitchen, making his favorite blueberry pie. Back in the kitchen, thinking one day maybe I'll be his wife. And I never wanted the white picket fence, but baby, with you it makes sense. I'm back in the kitchen. So I like this song because it's more romantic if you don't go into a relationship wanting anything. You know what I'm saying? Like I actually think it's more romantic to put a modern woman back in the kitchen. Like a liberal, like a guy told me a story about how he took a vegan girl on a date and got her to drink bone broth the first date. That's kind of romantic. You know, but saying like intentional dating, that's not really romantic. That's saying I want to get something out of this. I'm gonna hold on. I wrote the lyrics in my phone. Let me do the rest. You said you got tears. Well, that's kind of simpy. I mean, it's not that good. I'm gonna be streaming more, and it's gonna be. Oh, here we go. Here's the chorus. I used to have my own dreams and things that I wanted. Ever since I met you, my life's been haunted. 2 kids on the back porch with you and me. Loving you is my wildest dream. Now I'm back in the kitchen, baking his favorite blueberry pie. Back in the kitchen, thinking one day maybe I'll be his wife. And I never wanted the white picket fence. Maybe with you it makes sense. I'm back in the kitchen. I thought that was cute. Piano volume's got to be higher. I don't know if it goes higher. Let me see. I don't know if it's like here. I thought that was cute. This one is another one I wrote. I can't believe you guys are listening to me. And just imagine I was a better piano player through these. I understand my piano's not good. How does the beginning go? It goes. Oh, do you know it's another good one? Hold on. Wonder if this is still on YouTube anywhere. Oh, here we go. What the heck? Okay. Can someone explain? This is not my YouTube channel. I don't know who made this, but this is songs that I've put on Spotify, which is kind of crazy. Okay, I'll show you my song. Why not? F it. Today's kind of like a... Today's kind of just a mess around day. All right. I'm going to... I've been shaking every day since I had to leave. It's not what I wanted, but sure no good for me. But it's 2 a.m. and I'm missing you. I find myself calling you, saying, babe, come over, let's do this over. Come be my shoulder to cry on. Life really ain't been the same since you've been gone. 'Cause you're addictive, side effects include missing you, loss of appetite, sleepless nights, and trust issues. You're high risk, I'm a love addict. This feeling is fatal, mentally unstable. You should have come with a warning label. You should have come with a warning. Okay, that is so clever. And we just need... This is too long of a song. If I had to do it, I wish I made it shorter. I did this a few years ago. Because you're addictive. Side effects include missing you, loss of appetite, sleepless nights, and trust issues. That is so clever. You're high risk, and I'm a love addict. This feeling is fatal, mentally unstable. You should have come with a warning label. That's so clever. Addictive warning label. Oh my God. Like, this was one of the most clever things I ever made. It was after a break. I won't lie. It was after I took an L. I wrote this song. Am I going to show you guys my whole album today? Fuck it. You know what I mean? This is my stuff I'm actually most excited about. But I understand I'm like a subpar musician. So I get a little nervous to show people because I am very proud of the things I made, and I don't want to be roasted for eternity. Do you know what I mean? That's the tough thing. We're rapping for Christmas. Can't remember if this is the one Savo's on. Savo added a verse. You should have come with a warning label. You're in bed with someone else, saying you miss me. And I'm crying on the bathroom floor, wishing I didn't leave. This love is expired, but I still desire a refill. A refill. And by the way, that was, I'm going to rewrite. If I ever re-record this and make it better, I will rewrite that lyric. That's not my favorite. It's not my favorite. Because you're addictive. Side effects include missing you, loss of appetite, sleepless nights, and trust issues. You're high risk. Thank you for the supers, guys. I don't know. I feel like I should pay you for listening to my mixtape today. That's how I feel. I'm like, if you guys are nice enough to listen to this stuff, I'm so proud of this. Yeah, so a love addict. This feeling is fatal, mentally unstable. You should have come with a warning label. You should have come with a warning label. You should have come with a warning label. You should have come with a warning.
Alright, now I ain't been addicted like this since I was alone and broke, and had a woman holding me down like she was my only hope. Like how we do when difficult times ensue, we can only cope. To say this was my lifeline, I'm tugging on, that's a lonely rope. Addictive like Klonopin, praying, asking is God a thing. When taking L's with women, so Rolo tells me that's not a win. Now maybe there's a path that we walk in passing, withholding passion, frightened of addiction to one another, withhold attraction. You don't let yourself fall, you fight your feelings like Southpaw, when even the words we share with each other don't ever sound wrong. And maybe repeat the cycle like this ain't my only feature. Recovery time and meetings don't make me the only speaker. Put my best foot forward, always gave you my best first. You could be the reason I'm forever buried in step work, and that's a risk I'm down to take, cause I've taken it many times. You could read me this warning label is fatal for either side. Is that a sucker?
Okay, was that not clever? His verse hit so hard. It hit so hard. That's Savo. I'm like, I think this could be such a good song if I had the right tools. I would need to shorten it, I think. I think I need to shorten it. Years now and I'm married with a diamond ring. You're with some random girl, but still in love with me. I won't admit it, but I see you in my dreams. I wonder, are you the one who's supposed to be next to me? You should have come with a warning label. 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 I mean, look it. I know some people are saying they enjoy this more than my normal podcasts. The viewership is not going to say that. I'm going to be honest. And I understand it. I mean, I think I should be paying you to listen to this, but I'm very proud of these. So, but it's hard. You know, sometimes you show something to the internet you're proud of and they just make fun of you forever. And it's like, aw, I was kind of proud of it. I got an album, actually. This ex wrote an album about me. And it's too bad I think he took it down. It's like, you know, it's over, but we should let the art be art, you know, sing the Commandments song by Miss Bashful. I'm actually, okay. So the other songs I did, this one I did with Bryson Gray, and the thought process behind it, was my war with the church, right? Because I always felt like I've always felt like I could be a religious person, but yeah, I mean, I don't think there's a lot of money in music, so I don't know if that'll. And so I wanted to talk about how I felt about like God, because I do pray and I do believe in God, but I don't really think I'm that good of a person, right? So, okay, I'll show you this one.
You found God at the bottom of a bottle. You were out living life full throttle. I found God at the end of a heartbreak. I didn't think there was much more I could take. I'm a sinner, this I know. The Bible thumpers tell me so. Life has got me feeling kinda low. I'm a sinner, this I know. The Bible thumpers tell me so. Life has got me feeling kinda low. But that's why I pray, so there'll be better days. Maybe I won't be a sinner always. That's why I pray, God lead the way. Maybe one day I won't be so afraid. That's why I pray.
My favorite part, the do do do.
Never did fit in with the Jesus folk. They don't listen, they just like to talk. But I believe in better days. I believe that Jesus saves. God, please show me the way. That's why I pray, so there'll be better days. Maybe I won't be a sinner always. That's why I pray, God lead the way. Maybe one day I won't be so afraid. That's why I pray.
Say you looking for better days. You need to change from the old you to better ways. Cause God was calling your name, but you ran away. Then decided to blame the church cause you was led astray. I cannot walk in the counsel of the wicked. Psalm 1:1, but the close the eyes to miss it. Cause I'm being tricked by all these feminist witches. I guess they don't get it, but that's why I pray.
So there'll be better days.
Maybe I won't be a sinner always.
That's why I pray, God lead the way. Maybe one day I won't be so afraid.
That's why I pray.
I'm a sinner, this I know. The Bible thumpers tell me so. Life has got me feeling kinda low.
All right. I wonder who made this YouTube channel, because I did not make this one. I mean, I appreciate it. You know what I mean?
We don't.
Okay, this one I wrote about. I'm going to send you guys like $1 on Cash App for listening to me. This one I wrote about how I did not grow up. I grew up when social media happened. So I remember in 8th grade, I got my first smartphone. And when I was in 8th grade, I realized that people were hanging out without me. I couldn't believe it. I had these 2 best friends, or I thought we were best friends, and it turns out they hated me. But I didn't know before because, you know, I didn't know I wasn't invited to all this stuff. So I always wondered, ever since I've been alive, when I go to a party or something, I've always had to have that thought in the back of my head that someone can record me. Like, no keg stands for Pearl. No twerking for Pearl. No getting, I mean, I'll still get, you know, occasionally I do get, you know, but even like this Sunday, I told you guys, I got pretty drunk for the first time in a while. And I had to think, well, if there's a video that comes out of me doing God knows what, or someone says they saw me, or I don't know. I just wanted to kind of say, hey, I did get lit. I did it. It happened. I did it. And I wouldn't, in the old days, there would be no phone, so I wouldn't have to do that. And so I've always wondered, what would life be like if you could party like in 1992, which is before I was born. I bet it was really fun. Women getting drunk is gross. Not if you're the one getting drunk with us. It's pretty fun. Yeah. So here we go.
Party like we used to. Take me back to 1992. Everybody's acting brand new. We're not looking across the room. Everybody is looking down on their phones. No one's around. Yeah, we used to tear up the town. Now I don't hear a sound. People don't dance 'cause somebody's watching. Drink too much, everybody's talking. We used to rage like there was no stopping. So put your hands up, everybody's walking. Put your phone down and get on the dance floor. Shake that booty like you never did before. Look real silly, yeah, raise your hands. Let's get together and baby just dance. We used to snap a Polaroid. Now the whole night's on record. I used to know who my neighbor was. Now we really don't do that stuff. We used to go out and ding dong ditch. Now that ring cam is the biggest snitch. Now
Okay, that was so clever. And I wrote that myself. We used to go out and ding dong ditch. Now that ring cam is the biggest snitch. If I don't know what's clever, that is clever. That is clever.
all these young kids do is stream on Twitch. 2020s are the biggest glitch. People don't dance 'cause somebody's watching. Drink too much, everybody's talking. We used to rage like there was no stopping. So put your hands up, everybody's walking. Put your phone down and get on the dance floor. Shake that booty like you never did before. Look real silly, yeah, raise your hands. Let's get together and baby just dance. Take a shot, baby, get your move on. Be like Stella and get your groove on.
Be like Stella and get your groove on. Take a shot and get your move on. Be like Stella. I don't know. I think I played chess, not checkers. I don't know how I'm getting super chatted today. I think I should be paying you guys. Andrew, I mean, I don't know what the LP is. I don't know anything about music. I love making music. This is my favorite thing to do. But I am aware that it's a very competitive industry, and conservative media is less competitive. I won't lie to you. But this one I think's on Spotify. If you look it up, if you're really, I mean, some of these are on. I think all of these are on Spotify. If you look up like either Hannah Pearl Davis or, I mean, just put it in Spotify. It's on there. I get like 5 views a month on it. So.
Take a shot, baby, get your move on. Be like Stella and get your groove on. There ain't nothing that you can't do wrong. We don't party like we used to. Take me back to 1992. Everybody's acting brand new. We're not looking across the room.
Yeah. So those are my songs. That one I got done in England. I'm trying to think. So there was another song that I wrote, and I wish I still had Blessing here. Blessing, I miss you. Blessing. Who remembers Blessing? One in the chat if you remember Blessing. I remember Blessing, we love you. We miss you. But I had another song. I think I'm just going to force you to listen to my mixtape today. Yep. And I will do my monologue about divorced men. That is going to happen. That is, I do have some funny things to say about dating divorced men. But, since we're on the topic, I might as well, let me find it. So I had a different song that was, what was it about? Okay, ladies in the chat, you ever go on a date with a guy and you think, holy shit, this guy has got everything. Like, this guy is perfect. This is everything I want. And if it doesn't, I don't almost want to fall for him, because if I fall, like, I am going to not recover. Like, I'm just not gonna, it's just gonna be really, really bad. Chicks date divorced men for the same reason they dig felons. We both got out of prison. No, that's not going to be my monologue's going to come later after I force you to listen to my mixtape. Yep. I mean, you guys don't, sorry, you don't get the luxury of forcing me to stick to the topic. You don't. I am going to make you listen to all of it. So I'm trying to hold back for now, 'cause I never felt like this before. I wish I could remember how to play it on the piano, but I'll give you an idea. I remember Blessing used to play this. I'm trying to hold back for now, 'cause I've never felt like this before. You're too good for me, that's for sure. You've got the upper hand and I can't hide it. I'm falling for you, but trying to deny it. Deny it. Oh, deny it. 'Cause that's a lot of power to give someone, and I'm afraid you'll up and run. I feel like I'm drunk, but I'm so sober. If I fall in love with you, it's over. You're the one I'll never get over. Do you see how clever that is? I'm trying to hold back for now because I've never felt like this before. You're too good for me, that's for sure. You've got the upper hand and I can't hide it. I'm falling for you, but I'm trying to deny it. Because that's a lot of power to give someone. And I'm afraid you'll up and run. I feel like I'm drunk, but I'm so sober. Because if I fall in love with you, it's over. You're the one I'll never get over. I mean, if that's not poetry, I don't know what is. I got to remember, I wrote these lyrics in my phone. It's tough because when women feel this way about you, we will crash out. So it's like men want a chill girl, but the chill girl doesn't like you that much. But if you want a girl that really likes you, there will be a crash out if it goes bad. Let me see. Let me look up the lyrics in my phone, because I've never felt like this before. You're too good for me, that's for sure. Oh, here it is. Okay. Did I write the chords that I wrote this to? I'm trying to hold back for now, 'cause I've never felt like this before. You're too good for me, that's for sure. Oh, this love is so divine. You make me want to take my time. A guy like you is hard to find. You got the upper hand and I can't hide it. I'm falling for you, but trying to deny it. Oh, deny it. 'Cause that's a lot of power to give someone, and I'm afraid you'll up and run. I feel like I'm drunk when I'm so sober. If I fall in love with you, it's over. You're the one I'll never get over. Okay, ready? Oh, this was a good lyric. I could fall in love, but damn, I shouldn't. I'd give you my heart, but I wish I wouldn't. And maybe I am too closed off. Maybe I am too close. Wait, what did I do? But is the risk worth the cost? You've got the upper hand and I can't fight it. I wish I could play these better, but I just want you guys to see the vision. I can't really, I'm like an amateur pianist. 'Cause that's a lot of power to give someone. And I'm afraid you'll up and run. I feel like I'm drunk, but I'm so sober. If I fall in love with you, it's over. You're the one I'll never get over. Do you see the vision? Okay, I look. I understand the vocal, like whatever. I wish I could have. All right, if you guys want to leave, it's totally cool. I think I really want to pay the people to be here, to be honest. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Do you know what I mean? I think some of these are clever. I'm trying to see what else I had. I've had a lot of clever ones over the years, to be honest. Aw, you guys are so nice. Let's see what else I got. Oh, my Bruno Mars cover. I could do that. I rewrote Bruno Mars. I am going to get a prime rib that's going to be here soon. So I might have to take a second. I'll play my divorce documentary while I go. Let's see. Now, here's the women nagging me in the chat. They say, Pearl, you're no better than other women. I know. I wanted to drop the N-word. So I fell in love with it too. You know, I mean, look, there's women in all of us. Women. Okay, let's see. What else do I got? I think that's most of my like. Oh, there's one I wrote about hate being closer to love, where it's like, we both know. Let me see what chord proof. We both know that hate's closer to love. No. Both know that hate's closer to love. We both know that hate's closer to love. And I hate the way you know you can mess me up. I shouldn't chase after you, you don't care. But damn it, I miss you when you're not there. Damn it, you got me again. I wish that me and you could be different. I shouldn't get so emotional. But when I'm with you, I lose control. Something like that. You see, because I was thinking about how if you hate him, that's who's dangerous. Whoever the heck you hate. Oh, I got to take off my headphones in case they get here. Yeah, so what I want to do is upstairs, I have this is my streaming station, and I want to turn this into a music studio, which will be pretty cool. And then I can ideally, it would be really cool to get someone who I could pay to help me produce and stuff that has experience in this kind of stuff. Brianna wants to nag me today. Nagging her boyfriend was not enough. So do you know what that gets you? Banned. Look, you don't have to be here, I promise. Yeah, it's like the black woman comes in here and is a bitch. It's like, shocker. She says, Pearl, why don't you tell us how you really feel about black people? I did. I'm fatigued. I love black people, if I'm being honest. I think they're fun. I think I could go to a cookout and fit in. I always talk to black people. But I just wish they would just stop doing certain things. You know what I mean? That's how I feel. I'm very honest about this. I wish they would stop calling you racist whenever they could. That would be amazing. I mean, I can even freestyle. Can I freestyle for you guys? Should I freestyle? All right, 1 in the chat if you want to hear me freestyle. 2 in the chat and then you guys could put words in the chat and I'll freestyle to a beat. Who wants to hear me? 1 if you want to hear it. 2 if you want me to shut the fuck up. I mean, hell no. I understand if you want me to shut up. I do understand that. My address is confusing. How is it confusing? Oh my gosh. It's really not confusing at all. It's just crazy. Sometimes Uber delivery drivers, it's like I know it's not confusing because there's been 10 other delivery drivers and none had this problem. You see what I'm saying? I'm like, the problem, it might be you. What? Okay, what is confusing? But I think it would be cool. Imagine if I could start my shows with you guys and I could record a song easily every single day, even a rap, and just put it on Spotify easily. I don't know if I need to learn this stuff, if it's easy or what, but there is a prime rib here. Oh, I'm at your door. Okay. I don't want you guys seeing how short this dress is. I'm going to be honest. So we're going to play a commercial. It was warm out. It was dress today. So we're not, yeah.
This clip going viral online of a dozen women being asked the following question. Do we need men? Most answered very quickly, no.
Because men are useless.
This headline from The Hill, it caught my eye. Most young men are single. Most young women are not.
Young men have fallen faster than any demographic in America over the last 40 years.
It's a different world now. We don't need men the way that they used to.
Nobody needs men!
The future is female. Men and women are drifting further apart, and society is crumbling because of it.
A fascinating debate has broken out about the value of marriage.
You've kind of got the TradCon versus Red Pill thing.
This men's rights crowd that sometimes just goes too far the other way.
You need to stop acting like grown boys and infants and actually become men.
Marriage is a bond, and it's a sacred bond.
It's a machine designed to extract resources from you.
Now many of the red-pilled have taken the position that it's bad for men to get married.
Hannah Pearl Davis, or just Pearly Things.
One of the most controversial faces in all of the internet.
She goes on to say that marriage is a terrible deal for men.
Because if me and you were in a business contract, you would never sign a contract where I am paid to leave.
Gee, what could go wrong there?
74% or something of divorces are initiated by women. Men have everything to lose, primarily their own children.
Men get killed by the courts and by divorce laws.
I had no idea that courts of family law were courts of equity, not courts of law.
Because in family court, you don't need evidence to accuse someone of abuse. You need no evidence.
When you guys say get married young, a lot of these men don't know what they're signing up for, and you're not going to be there when their entire life falls apart. I interview them on the other side.
I didn't meet my son until he was 15 months old.
How much did you spend trying to get him back?
On legal fees alone was about $200,000.
Before you know it, you're homeless. You're literally just thrown out onto the street.
We absolutely reinforce bad behavior from women.
Wives are taught to leave their husbands, and then daughters grow up without their fathers.
Family is the foundation of society.
Every problem in society comes from single mother homes.
A lot of women will just chase this negative rabbit hole of happiness, endless happiness.
Feminism's biggest failures is it lies to women. We tell women to date as many guys as possible. We tell them to put off family and a marriage.
You are allowed to leave your perfect husband. You are allowed to end a relationship with a really great boyfriend.
Oh, freeze your eggs, have an abortion. What? You're evil.
I don't think there's anything else in life that we actually ever go into preparing to fail.
Right.
Like if you have the mentality of this is going to go wrong and be pessimistic, naturally the outcome is going to be that it's going to fail anyway. Yeah. It's self-sabotage.
And that's the thing, like women are so willing to leave marriages because they're not happy. This is not about happiness. The most important thing is the children. And the problem is we have a modern society where it's me, my feelings, leave when I feel like it, instead of doing what's best for the kids.
This myth that we live in an age of male privilege. Where's my male privilege?
They think, well, men have all the rights. They have all the power.
Privileged patriarchal system that we have.
Why doesn't our society care about men's rights?
I have no friends, no wife, and no social life.
Men are alone in this situation. Men are homeless. Men are thinking about eating guns.
I've seen so many men on the brink of suicide and they didn't do anything wrong.
How are you equal if the men are the ones that have to fight and die to defend the country? The men are the ones that build and maintain all the infrastructure.
Women are helplessly dependent upon men.
The so-called deaths of despair from suicide, overdose, or alcohol, 3 times higher among men than among women.
Culture is telling men you are no good.
You got to get your act together.
I think men have failed themselves.
What kind of a man are you? What kind of a woman are you going to attract?
If men are in trouble, so are women.
Everybody knows this is a huge problem, but nobody wants to admit it.
Every single woman at the table said they wanted a man.
500K,
500K, 300K,
200K.
Am I crazy?
Everything is really set up against you to fail as a man.
If men make less than women, women don't want to marry them.
So you know who wants more economically and emotionally viable men? Women.
I don't want to be an independent woman anymore.
I don't want to be a strong, independent woman.
I'm over it.
When is it going to be my turn?
Where are we meeting the men that don't stop?
I can't keep having these same conversations.
The only simp here is you, Pearl. You simp for men.
I think you simp for women.
She's a provocateur. She says stupid stuff, but Pearl is right about this.
It's already happening. It's just not out in the open yet.
Now it's just hookup culture is going to be our fairy tale ending because men don't want a wife and women can't find a husband.
The future, if everybody follows your path, is there is no future.
We go into population decline, and our economy goes into decline.
Civilization will crumble.
The American story does not end well. This is an existential crisis, failing young men.
What up, guys? All right, so if anyone feels like donating, the link to that is at the GoFundMe in the description. I just need like 200K to finish it. So yeah, if you have that, feel free to just skirt, you know what I mean? Like, feel free, you know what I mean? Okay. Freestyling. We're going to freestyle, huh? Freestyle beat. And you guys can put words in the chat. I haven't done it in a while. I think there's more people that want me to embarrass myself. No, it's 250K. So I did raise 50K. So, I mean, I don't know what to tell you guys. There's expenses here. You know, it's like I was demonetized for 2 years. I know exactly where the money will go if I get it, but I just can't. And I understand you guys have real jobs. You don't want to donate. I mean, I get it. It's just it's just tough. Like, it's kind of just a tough situation, you know, because I even have really big distribution places. Like I was in talks with Tucker's team, but about distributing it on his platform. The challenge is that like a lot of people just don't want to fund to get it like made, and it's expensive. And I have expenses that yeah, so like, you know, the editors and whatnot. Okay, but let's go to freestyling. Freestyle beat chill, maybe. Okay, let's see. All right, put in a thing in the chat. I'll see how good I can do. Put a word in the chat and I'll see what I can make. We have to do a word generator. Oh, come on, Jesus. Jesus Christ has my art. I think I need more of a hold on, rap. Let me do, because it's chill rap. Hold on. Sing a version of Everyone Has AIDS from Team America. All right, we'll do about AIDS. BBL. Okay, now we got some good words. Okay.
Retro.
All right. I'm a youth sensation. Jesus Christ is ahead of sensation. Orange. I don't know if it ain't what I do. I don't know. I know you. Art. I'm coming home on the flow. You guys know how that shit goes. Jesus Christ, he's coming home. But all these bitches are going to be home. I'm trying to do it. You guys know what I couldn't do. I'm in Texas, so there's no snow. But I see a lot of those mangoes. You know how it be. You know what is meant to be. I'm going and I love it. I'm going and I love it. I shouldn't have such a struggle. It's too loud. Got that yell in the brand new nation. Yell. Too loud. All right, you want me to do? All right, let's see. Okay. Can you hear me now? Is it better? You still can't hear it? How about now? Better? All right, do the words again. I'll try to be confident. I'm not very confident in my rapping, but I know I'm okay for a girl. We'll start over. Just make sure you put words in the beginning. Turn that up a little bit. Okay. Let me try starting it over 1 second. All right, let's see. I talk a lot about red pill. I talk a lot about prescription pills. I talk a lot about Dr. Phil in the YouTube nation, just at the train station. Alienation starts. Oh my God, I can't do it. I'm getting nervous. Oh, I'm getting nervous. Please don't clip me. Hold on. I'm kind of afraid of sharks. And I know that. Wait, hold on. I'm getting nervous. Let me try again. I'm kind of afraid of sharks. And I know that that's kind of dark. But it's not just a walk in the park. Trying to swim, it makes me feel dark. And look at shark juice, calibration, the best in the whole damn nation. We're talking about red pill and blue pill. We're talking about red pill and Dr. Phil. He's kind of blue pill, and I don't like it. But I'm a white chick, and I don't really understand how we keep riding. And I don't really understand what we are driving. Now, baby reindeer is just something your mama tells you when you live in fear. Shark juice, horse, I'm talking about today. Now, we got Zubia in the chat. Oh, I'm getting nervous again. Okay. Hold on. Now, I come from a place that there's not a lot of violence, but we speed the momentum. I come from a place that there's not a lot of violence, but we go speedy into the island. I know that I'm talking with a lot of momentum. I know that I'm talking with a lot of pretendum. I don't really understand why I keep rapping. I'm a white girl from the suburbs. It's happening. What slay, nay, gold ticket today. Willy Wonka's in the chocolate factory. He's the type of guy that talks to me. I'm divorced and I want to date. Well, what is your rate? Freestyle rappers. Hold on. All right, presents. Chad. I asked my parents for a lot of presents, but all I wanted was their presents. That's kind of clever, right? I asked my parents for a lot of presents, but all I really wanted was their presents. Please come home and stay with me. That's really how I feel. Now it's all love, not hate. I'm the best in the game. He's talking how he's going to take me off the market. You got to stop simping, bark it. Okay, let's do the next one. I'll do one more and then I might monologue in the topic.
Retro.
Chat says I'm dumb because I like to rap, but I don't bitch about how you like to throw it back. Chat says I'm dumb because I got black fatigue. And it's the woman in me. Yeah, I'm kind of tired of this ghetto shit, but I still love Yeah, I'm kind of tired of this ghetto shit, but all these bitches come at me and they want to get hit. I know that this is kind of weird and silly. I know that this is kind of weird and silly. Okay. Let's talk about how these bitches have weaved. Please leave. Ooh, how they have weaved. Got black fatigue. Oh. Now, Santa Claus had an evil elf. It's the elf that's on your shelf, and everybody thought that he was good, but really that man was really from the hood. Got a gingerbread snowman, and I don't really get it, but I'm the type of girl where you can't forget it. Maybe this ain't great, but I'm the type of girl that's gonna roller skate, and I keep on going. I guess I got it. Like all these girls, they keep on thoughting. Don't stay, obey, Dr. DLS, disrespect. Okay, I know that I'm not second best. I know I'm different than the rest because I'm the best YouTuber in the whole damn nation. I went to Chicago and took a vacation. I talk about parental alienation and talk about Satan. I know that I can't keep going like this. I'm in the rap game and I'm talking about this in left, right. Not bad for a white girl. Not bad for a right girl. Not bad for a white girl. Now they're saying I'm getting better, and I think I am. Baby, can you hold my hand? LOL. Go, go, go. I guess I'm gonna put on a show. Hey, tic-tac-toe. Row, row, row. I get kind of nervous, and I'm sorry about that, but I'm over here just spitting these facts, and maybe I got talent, maybe I don't. But I'll tell you what I ain't gonna do. This black shit, ghetto shit, no. I can't do it anymore. I can't deal with these weeds and all these fat bitches that really believe they're 10s. And they're not. They're just a bunch of fat thoughts, and I just can't get it, and I don't understand. But there's always going to be a man that's going to hit her from behind, and we know what they're going to do. And I'm tired of pew, pew, pew on the south side of Chicago. They keep on fighting. And I tell you, why don't you keep on whiting? And it would be better than you. Manifest it. Why are these women keep coming in my chat? This is way too many women. All right. Keep going. Maybe I'll freestyle. I'll keep going. They want to know if I'm okay. No. Am I okay? No, I'm not. I'm higher. I need an easier one. I don't. Okay. Onomatopoeia. 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 That's what my second grade spelling teacher told me to spell. And to this day, I still can spell it. I know I'm going to tell you my audience and tell it. Oh my God. Apparently, women are watching my show. Bitches, I don't want you here. Please go, go, go. Please keep it on the low, 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 because these women will come and nag me to death. And I wish you the best, but please go. Go. Keep it on the low. Keep it on the low. I already know you come here to nag when I'm just here trying to get this bag. I keep talking and I'm walking and you're over here stalking. You say I'm an inspiration, but I'm not. I got past just like these other thoughts. Earl is tall, and I got red hair in the fall. I keep on speaking. I keep on tweaking. I don't want you hoes here. And maybe I'm in tears. Maybe that's what is my worst fear. But I really admire you. I want to be with you. I really admire you. Now they say I'm dumb because I like to freestyle. And I do it every once in a while. And I didn't mean to do it like this.
I didn't mean to be that. I didn't mean to be that chick. Steve, this is why I don't want you here. Lindsay says go see a doctor. He says you're sick. Bitch, do you want to get hit? I feel fine. I can drink wine and I can show up to my show on time. But you're here in my chat making me want to change all that. I don't want to go to jail fighting you. I don't want to do that. But you women keep coming at me. A 2-hour jam session. Do I keep going? Are you guys bored? All right, I'll let you guys decide. 1 in the chat if I keep going, 2 if you're bored. And I can go into my monologue. All right, we got 1-1. 2-1. Lindsay, no one cares. You're a woman. Your vote. We're 50-50. Lindsay doesn't. 2-1. Okay. I'll do one more. F it. And then I'll move on. They say, wait, hold on. Let me, I want this one actually. Okay. They say I'm racist, but I'm not. I just really hate thoughts. I can freestyle better than a lot. And maybe I gotta stop talking. And maybe I gotta stop walking. And maybe I gotta keep going. But Merry Christmas is showing. Pearl, I need a hug from you. That's kind of weird. But I guess maybe one day it'll be true. Merry Christmas. Thank God. Thank your high school heartthrob. 1, 2, 3, 4. All these bitches coming through the door. Acoustic. Oh, everybody has AIDS. Everybody has AIDS. Everybody gets paid. I'm in the neighborhood. And everybody really has AIDS. There's signs everywhere talking about the medication's fair. I guess they can live a long time, but if I had AIDS, I'd drink wine. And I'm not judging, I mean, gay people are kind of hoes, but you see what they do? 1, 2, 3, me. Okay, I think that's all the freestyle I got today. I'll look that up for next show, but thank you for the supers. Lindsay says she'll pray for my soul. Well, then I'm going to pray that I never speak to you again because your personality is so bad. See, banned forever. Banned forever. I mean, it's so great because I really don't have to listen. I mean, let's never talk again. Let's never talk again. Not great. I mean, it's just so easy to not nag. I get it. I understand.
So, all right. Let's talk, everybody. Let's talk about dating divorced men. Now, the last time I was in the dating market, I had noticed a trend with divorced men. And I want to talk about the pros and cons of dating divorced men for the women in the chat. Because there's some women that I think have it in them to date a divorced guy, and there's some women that don't. Now, what I found in particular is men that were once divorced very much wanted to believe that it's not all women are like that, and they just picked the wrong woman. I mean, that was kind of the phrase that you would hear from a lot of, especially Christian divorced guys. They really want to believe it was just, I picked the wrong woman, and they're very willing to do it again. You would think that getting robbed and your kids stolen from you would make men not want to get married anymore. And maybe it doesn't. I don't know. I can just speak to my experience. Those are the guys that want to marry you immediately. So for the ladies, dating divorced men, if they're dumb enough to do it once, they're dumb enough to do it again. They are dumb enough to do it twice. I'm going to eat these chips and it's going to be annoying and I don't care. I don't. I'm a little hungry. I think after the second divorce, men are debilitated and have given up on love. But if anything, I found that divorced men were actually very hopeful. They're very hopeful that love is in the air and that it wasn't it was just a bad wife. And they're very hopeful for you to be better. The other great thing about dating divorced men is that, generally speaking, it's very easy to exceed their expectations. Like, imagine you go into a job and you say, I'm applying for this job. There's an open position. And they say, well, my last employee robbed me. My last employee actually robbed me, stole from me for years, and made my life hell. If all you have to do is show up, not be fat, and have sex, like that, really? Divorced men, the bar is like here. It's so easy to exceed their expectations. They're really willing to do it again. They'll marry you. I mean, I can't remember what percent of men remarry, but it's a very high percentage. The majority are dumb enough to do it twice. And so what happens is this previous employee was terrible, god awful. And you come in and you're just not fat, has sex, maybe cooks every once in a while. They're so grateful. You're always going to be hotter than the ex because you're probably 10 years younger. Let me pull up my other notes. The other great thing about dating divorced men is there's something fun about a guy that has nothing to lose. Men with a lot to lose just are not fun. You ever wonder, how do these bouncers, these club promoters, how do they get these hot bitches? How do you get like the hottest bitches around? Like, you'll see these men and they have nothing. They're sleeping. Like, you know, they say women care about money, and I just don't think that's true. If anything, I think fathers care about money.
But if women might try to take your money, but when it comes to love, I mean, every romantic story ever is women picking hot guy over love. I mean, think of Titanic, right? I mean, Jack had nothing. He's at the bottom of the ship and he's talking Rose out of her knickers. She's cheating with Jack, the guy who has nothing, and her family saying, go with the rich guy. I think dads care more about, fathers care more about money than daughters. And come on, ladies in the chat. How many times has your father said, why are you dating that guy? Why don't you go for a richer guy? Because when women date rich men, it's more of a transaction. It's not like, those aren't the men we'll crawl through broken glass for and do anything for, right? I mean, you know, The Notebook, it's the same thing. She has the rich husband and cheats with the broke, I don't even think he was broke, but the broker guy from high school. Zubia knows what I'm talking about. She knows. Now, how does this relate to rich men? Sorry, not rich men, divorced men. Well, divorced men usually have nothing. They're broke. They might be, a lot of times they're really smart and really intelligent because women only rob intelligent, smart men. I mean, you know, you're going to rob, I don't remember the other guy, but not Jack, obviously. The other guy you rob. But there's something about having nothing to lose. And I think you guys have kind of seen this transition for me. I think I'm a little bit more fun now. I lost everything when it comes to my YouTube career. I mean, I have hit pieces completely disparaging me. I mean, I became all the things that I talked about, right? I'm not that feminine. I'm obviously not married. I don't have kids. And it's embarrassing, right? It's very embarrassing to become the thing that you never thought you would be. And I think a lot of divorced men are in this situation because married men are extremely arrogant. Like there was a guy yesterday that came on my show telling me that his wife was special and different. And you guys saw Crowder before he got divorced. He was very arrogant that he found this Christian trad wife and whatever. And then you go through humiliation. A failed relationship. And divorced men have gone through usually the ringer, a very failed relationship where a lot of times they were very arrogant about that it was going to work out. And so when they go through the divorce, their ego is gone. And there's something, I think you can feel it when somebody's ego is gone, when somebody's been through the ringer. And it was kind of similar to me, you know, the hit pieces came, they took my channel, my friends turned on me. And in a way, I got zeroed out. I mean, not like men do, right? Not trying to compare. Obviously, I suck. And I would say after I lost everything, you become a lot more grateful for the things you do have, and you become a happier person. When you're on the top, there's a lot of pressure. There's a lot of stress. And I would say that's the same thing with a marriage, right? When you're responsible for a whole household, that's a lot of pressure and stress. A lot of times they had a good job during the marriage, which a lot of times, you know, they might lose it or get a demotion because they're just so held back by the stress of it. And so when you date a divorced man, you almost get the same vibe as the bartender, like the reason women love bartenders, bouncers, athletes, whatever, partially the status, right? But also because they're men that got nothing to lose. When men have nothing, they don't act like they have things to lose. You know, you ever been around a really high stress guy?
You know, it's funny. My dad actually had a lot to lose, but he wasn't like this. You know, my dad's an exception where he really is a fun guy. And even though he had 10 kids, a big business, et cetera, he never really acted like he had a lot to lose. So to be fair, this isn't all of them. But a lot of men, I mean, they almost have to learn to be fun because they're very serious when they're young and they take everything seriously. Like you go on a date and you feel like you're on an interview with a guy looking for his first wife. What are your politics? What are they? What are that? And you're like, I'm just trying to drink and have fun. The divorced man, they already found their special someone and it didn't work out. Now they're here to just have fun. They don't have anything to lose anymore. And that's the best version of a man. Men with a lot to lose, they're always afraid you're going to take stuff from them. And they treat you as a terrorist, as they should, right? I mean, I think I've covered for years how women are terrorists. I don't necessarily blame them. But there's something I envy a little bit about men that just have no fear in them. And I think everybody sort of envies this. And I think that's why they become the main characters, There's something about the people in the spotlight or the people I don't know how to describe. I'm trying to describe it in a different way. Leonardo DiCaprio is the main character, right? He keeps banging 19-year-olds. Nobody can shame him out of it. You could just tell he has no fear. He does not fear these women. He's going to bang. I mean, I've heard he puts music on to have sex with them. Does not care. And there's something about, the person that approaches the girl with no fear. The person that goes for the promotion with no fear. I think we envy people or we look up to people that can just go through life with no fear. Trump, right? I mean, that's a guy that lived life. He got married and divorced 3 times. He lived it. He ran for president. You could just tell even Scott Adams right now is dying. He is literally facing death at his door. And every day this gangster guy, I mean, I think he's gangster. Every day he comes up and says, I don't care. I am going to do my show. I love my show. There's something about the guy, that everybody says you have to apologize for this and that. And he says, fuck him. There's just something about, that's why people love Nick F, right? Nick F has no fear. He says the N-word. He goes up against conservative media. There's something about a person that lives life with no fear. And divorced men, they can live life with zero fear because the worst already happened. There's a sense of peace that comes when the worst, and I kind of felt like that, which by the way, I'm not comparing I'm only going to say this story because I relate to it in a way, but my story is nowhere near men's. Men have it way worse. But there was a situation that I could relate to. When I lost my YouTube channel for 2 years, what can I fear? I am now unemployed. I have now ruined my reputation online because I am unhireable. This is a lot of drama to any guy I date's life. And I thought to myself, the worst just happened. Like the worst, I mean, in my head, right? Obviously, Sneeko got his channel deleted. There's Nick F was on the no-fly list. But in my head, the worst happened. I had to move home. This is all humiliating. I'm kind of fat now. Like I've gained all this weight because I didn't have time the last few years. And to me, it felt like the worst happened. And sometimes when the worst happens, you have a sense of peace because nobody can do anything to you anymore. And you start moving differently. You don't care. And it's why I came on here now. And I think you guys can feel it a little bit. On Sunday, I came on and I said, look, guys, I got hammered. I did. Do you know what? I failed in a lot of ways. I did. A lot of things I thought I was going to do, I didn't do. A lot of things I thought were going to work out, didn't. And I'm happier now. I don't have the same fear of my reputation as I used to. Because I really used to, it was almost dehumility. Like it was almost, when you're debating a lot of these topics, people think they kind of put you on a pedestal that you can't live up to. And I hated being on that pedestal. I felt like I was enslaved to the pedestal. And my fear is gone. I got nothing left. And I think that is what divorced men feel like. They put marriage up on a pedestal and it's gone. A lot of them are still dumb enough to do it again. I won't lie. I mean, they'll just keep letting women rob them. It's like they just want to make money for women to take it. I don't really get it, but it's fine. But divorced men have a sense of freedom that's fun, and women love it. They're the guys with the mattress on the floor. They have no money, and the only thing they have is who they are as a person. And it's usually smart, intelligent, competent men. And now that all of their accomplishments are taken from them, their money's taken, their house is taken, raising good kids, that's taken. Everything's gone. It's almost like they can just be who they are. The nagging is gone. They no longer are being henpecked by their wife, and they feel this new sense of freedom where they can just say and do whatever they want. A freedom a lot of them never experienced. A lot of men were in their mom's house till they were 18, and a few years later found their wife. And men speak differently when they're free from women. It's kind of like how like Piers Morgan, the way he speaks, you just know he's being nagged and his wife is in his ear. Because the men, it's like they almost just talk in this way it's such wife guy talk. And you guys know what I'm talking about. And the wife stops nagging and now they can live with no fear. Like imagine if she ruined his reputation. If Piers Morgan, let's God forbid, but let's imagine he's a wife guy. Let's say she robs him, steals his kids, ruins his reputation, whatever. And I think it happened to him once, but some men, they just need to learn like 3 times, 2, 3 times, whatever. There's a sense of freedom that comes. Imagine if he had nothing to lose. Piers talks like a guy with a lot to lose. You can tell. He doesn't want to lose his reputation. He doesn't want to lose his show. He doesn't want to lose his marriage. You can tell. Piers would not be a fun person to date. You can just tell. Crowder 2.0, that would be a fun person to date. And Crowder might need to, but you guys see the difference, right? Crowder lost everything. His reputation, his money, his wife, his kids. He lost everything. And you could see his ego dying in a way. He does not have the same ego he had before. He's still blue-pilled. Yeah, I know. Still blue-pilled, but Do you see what I'm saying, though? There's like an ego that's gone. And that's what's great about dating divorced men. They got nothing to lose. A lot of times they're really smart and intelligent because women don't tend to marry dumb men. We'll sleep with them. And they have a lot of relationship skills. They know how to live with a woman. They're, a lot of times if you're an older woman, they're easier to date because they have more of a normal life. They don't really want to go to bars. And so in a way you can outcompete the younger women because the younger women just have a lifestyle that's just not like if a guy has kids, it's just a lot more difficult to date a woman without kids that's under a certain age because they just want to go out and party. If you're a woman with kids, they're more likely to accept that because you at least understand the lifestyle. I know a divorced guy that looked for a single mother because he felt like a single mother was the only one who would give up her career to watch the kids. His kids he already had. And they didn't even have more kids. He married her and she watched all 4. The woman can hate the ex-wife instead of you. They probably don't have a lot of sexual partners. In terms of like historically, I would say they're probably less likely, anecdotally, to have an STD. They're less likely to, They have the benefits of being a paternal father without the responsibility of the kids a lot of the time because she stole them. So they're really only there every other weekend. This is also the phase in life a lot of these men get into hobbies that they can bring you into. This is kind of when the guys rediscover themselves. And that's like a fun part of their life, that's exciting for a woman to be there while you rebuild yourself with knowing that he has the track record of building himself once. I think that's all I really got. So I think that's my 2 cents. There's pros and cons to every group. But divorced men, there's a lot of pros, ladies. So if you got kids, if you're an older woman, I really recommend going down that route. You just got to make sure they want more kids. So anyways, make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. And I will see you guys next time. If you guys liked the music, let me know. I would love to do that every show, but I won't torture you. So anyways, like the video, subscribe, and Merry Christmas. I might be able to stream tomorrow. We'll see. Love you, and I'll see you next time.